statement of the press. May I reiterate that policies as approved by the State Executive Council are still in force. And for the avoidance of doubt, permit me to reiterate some of these policies. Namely, periodic interaction between WAEC subject specialists, the state public secondary school teachers of all subjects, English, mathematics, chemistry, and biology, and SSC students are continuing. Provision of optimal mark recognition OMR sheets by schools, past questions, in addition to ensuring constant practice by students in order to promote enhanced performances at external examinations. Daily and after-school coaching programs for DSS3 and SSC students, as well as Saturday coaching in core subjects, promotion criteria and eligibility for WAEC examination, illustrations created by government are being adhered to as follows. Minimum of 50% pass in 5 subjects, including English and mathematics. Minimum of 90% attendance in schools and at after-school coaching by SSC students. 3% attendance of parents home by parents. Administering screening tests to students as acid tests to ensure their preparedness for the mock examination. You all agree with me that because of the foundation of our children is essential to us, the reform we took on matters affecting primary schools in the state include, but is not limited to, promotion of primary school pupils from one class to another is contingent now on scoring a minimum of 50% in English and mathematics and a cumulative pass of 50%. The placement of primary 6 pupils into JSS1 is subject to scoring a minimum of 50% in English and mathematics and a total cumulative percentage of 50% in all subjects. These 3 areas have brought a remarkable difference to the attitude of parents and children towards attendance and examination. Today, we have more children performing so well in both internal and external examinations, as witnessed in model college examinations and screening tests conducted in the DSS1 classes recently. In addition, parents are to ensure punctuality and regular attendance of their wards in schools, and all principals are to sanction students who arrive after the scheduled resumption time of 8 a.m. Permit me to now proceed to quickly state some of our performances highlighted for the year under review. Infrastructural development. Government is not unmindful of the fact that quality teaching and learning will only be attained in a conducive atmosphere. Hence, the improvement in the provision of infrastructural facilities in our school has continued to receive this government's attention. During the period under review, the following activities were undertaken in the area of infrastructural development in some of our schools. A. Establishment of the following new secondary schools. Feature: Agbede Senior Secondary School, Agbede Ikoyi. Government Senior Secondary School, Takwabe, Itiosa. Ojuwe Junior High School, Mushin. Okunajia Senior Secondary School, Okunajia, Itiosa. Aguda Community Senior Secondary School, Surulere. Aguda Community Junior Secondary School, Surulere. And District Junior Secondary School, Agege. B. Construction of new 18 classroom blocks in the following schools. Ajara Senior Grammar School, Ajara Badagry. Community Junior Secondary School, Bayogo. Ilokweleba Junior Secondary Grammar Schools, to housing estates, Senior Secondary School, all in District 5. Procurement of 15,000 pairs of dual desks and benches, all wood, to public secondary schools. The habilitation of hostels in the following schools, namely, Boys Hostel of Hollywood Model College, Boys Hostel of Government College, K2 Girls Hostel of Government College, K2 Boys Hostel of Lagos State Model Junior College, Badewo, Itiosa. Boys Hostel of Lagos State Model College, and the wife is here. Boys Hostel of Lagos State Model College. E. Construction of 14 cubicle toilets in 10 secondary schools at Government Junior Comprehensive College, Agege, Ajara Junior Comprehensive High School, Ajara Badagry, Dolphin Senior High School, Lagos Island, Bedland Junior Grammar School, Ifakojai, Lagos State Model College, Ojo, Lagos State Model College, Akowai DC, Kosi Junior High School, Kosofe, Imota Community Junior High School, Imota Ikoyi, Ajimoni Junior Secondary School, Gbanosoro, Mushin, Stadium Senior High School, Surulere. And we have indeed constructed 24 fences around our schools. We have rehabilitated 35 classroom blocks in 40 schools. Basic education services. This department is saddled with the responsibility of ensuring the smooth administration of secondary education in the state. And during the period under review, the ministry held mid-13th screening test for SS3 students between Tuesday 17th and Wednesday 18th September 2013. The screening test is meant to boost the standard of student performances and prepare them for the 2014 WASC examination. We took the placement test for primary school pupils from public and private schools, primary schools in GSS 1 classes in public junior secondary school. This was also held during the period under review. And suffice it to say that the placement test helps to ensure that students that are old enough admitted to GSS 1 in public junior secondary schools, and also to ensure that they are taught how to write examination. We have deliberately ensured that children that are physically and psychologically and even emotionally ready are admitted into our schools going forward. The 2014 SS Unified Mock Examination was also held between Monday 3rd to Thursday 13th March 2014. The examination is to prepare students for the ongoing West African examination to identify areas of weakness of the students for necessary intervention to ultimately guarantee improved performance in that examination. Lagos State School IELTS program. This program was formally launched by His Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, Sir Babajide Fashola SA, on Thursday 13th March 2014. The purpose of the program is to create awareness on the prevention of blindness, as well as reduce the high prevalence of blindness among the primary school students in the state, through the elimination of avoidable blindness such as cataracts, refractive error, glaucoma, childhood blindness in primary schools in the state. Under this program, 2 teachers were trained in each of the 1,004 then public primary schools, but we have 1,007 today in the state, with a view to exposing them to the modalities of screening and detecting any child in their school with visual impairment. So far, no fewer than 2,002 teachers have been trained. It is the plan of the ministry to escalate this program to all the 20 local government authorities and 37 local council development authorities of the state. We have put measures in place to get this done. Child guidance, school counseling, and special education. International Day for Persons Living with Disabilities was held during the period under review, and 25 people were given awards in recognition of their contribution to special schools and inclusive units. Between the trainers workshop for special teachers was also organized during the period under review with some selected lecturers being among the beneficiaries of the previous seminar workshop training that participated. Co-curricular activities in the Lagos schools to date. The major objective of the schools to date is to ensure remarkable improvement in our student proficiency skills, enhance their oral communication skills, as well as imbibe in them the culture of boldness in public speaking. And I'm indeed happy to report that the school debate had achieved these objectives as year in year out. We continue to notice improvements in our student performances. As a matter of fact, our students emerged winners at the Southwest Zonal Preliminaries of the Presidential Centenary School debate held in Abuja. Let me use this opportunity to invite you to the next edition of the competition slated for Thursday, 15th of May, 2014. The Brighter Rewarding Quiz Competition. The Brighter Rewarding Quiz Competition has provided our students the pedestal to showcase their logical abilities, just as it has assisted them in preparation for their terminal examination, such as SSCE and SSCE and BIB. The last edition was held on the 8th of May 2014, and we needed to have seen how academically sound our competitors were, and who are the competitors? Our children. Uniform Voluntary Organization. Introduction of the uniform voluntary organizations in our school has indeed enabled our students to productively engage, incorporating in them the right social values, as well as ensuring that they no longer engage in antisocial activities. National School Sports Festival. National Sports Festival has continued to be an avenue for the discovery of talent and will be useful for the nation at both national and international sporting engagements. I'm happy to report that the Nigerian National School Sports Festival, Tag Quara 2013, Lagos State came second winning 49 gold medals, 47 silver medals, and 2 bronze medals. Lagos State GTB Bank Principal's Cup. This past cup has provided an opportunity for our school-age students to have their excessive energy channeled towards football in the state, and the results have been tremendous. We are already building tomorrow's one for today. School's drama. The school drama has not only made our students to positively utilize their leisure time, it has also brought forth their creative abilities and skills. Thus, many of them exploring the opportunities available in careers such as drama and creative arts. School choral, I wish to report that this activity has led to an improvement in the abilities of our students to use musical instruments. Nesco Milo Basketball Championship. The Nesco Milo Basketball Championship is a platform for our students to learn fundamental sport values like fair play and respect for others among other attributes that they have imbibed. School administration unit. Placement of PSS1 students to model colleges and upgraded schools. During the period under review, successful candidates with cut-off marks of over 65% and above, totaling 2,340 students, were placed in the PSS1 in model colleges and upgraded schools for the 2013-2014 academic session. Transfer of SS1 students to public secondary schools, SS1 classes in the state. 2014-2014 session, 1,569 students were transferred to SS1, while 30 students were transferred into PSS2 after undergoing the skilling test organized for intending candidates. Examination unit. Payment of WAEC fees. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, let me restate our government's commitment to the payment of fees of all SS3 students sitting for the Western Local Senior Secondary Certificate examination. The state government paid WAEC the sum of 500 and something thousand million for the examination, and this includes administrative fees of this amount for the 2014 Western Local School Certificate examination in the state. Such a government policy on education has always been geared towards the improvement of our students' performances in their studies, particularly in mathematics, English, and science. Hence, the introduction of the Saturday coaching. I'm happy to report that the Saturday coaching program has drastically improved the performances of our students in 3 subjects highlighted above, learning from past year's performances. Interactive session. Interactive session with the principal, teachers, and students have been put in place in order to ensure greater monitoring the performances of our students. Because essentially, the aim is to involve SBFCs, communities, NGOs, etc. in the development and achievement of their various areas of learning. Meeting of WAEC officers and principals of public secondary schools. This has been instituted and is an ongoing process. I want to thank WAEC for this initiative. Curriculum Services Department. The Curriculum Services Department decided with the responsibility of reviewing the scheme of work and books meant for the use of our pupils and students in the state. I'm happy to say that during the period under review, the department continued the enhancement of the implementation of the national curriculum for senior secondary schools in the state. We have adapted senior secondary school curriculum to schemes of work for SS1 to 3. Hence, the current scheme of work in the schools for SS1 to 3 were reviewed in line with the new national curriculum for SS1 to 3 introduced by Nigerian Educational Research and Development Council, NERDC. Thus, those who had 1,189 copies of the scheme and 3,250 copies of personal assessment sports booklets were both produced and distributed. In addition, the state government procured and distributed to our schools 1,165 Yoruba alphabet world charts, 2,250 copies of the Principles of English Grammar textbooks, and 268,610 books on 4 subjects at the value of 17 million gross. Gentlemen of the press, 179,998,900. Gentlemen of the press, I wish to say that our plans for this year is to review, print, and distribute 3-year continuous assessment booklets for SS1 students for 2013-14 session. Monitor and evaluate the implementation of schemes of work and the usage of free textbooks to schools. Provide reference books to undertake major reviews as well as produce new blueprints for schools used in the state. Policy Planning, Research and Statistics Department. The Policy Planning, Research and Statistics Department is essentially responsible for coordinating the planning processes across the ministry. The department prepares the ministry's projects and coordinates the updates of the medium-term sector strategy. It also monitors and analyzes all the sectoral departments and agencies' project performance and activities on a quarterly basis. Other duties of the department are the review of Lagos State Policy on Education, coordination of the state delegates to national meeting, organization of the State Merit Award for students and staff in primary and secondary schools, and the publication of the annual school census, the Lagos Public and Private School Directory, annual education sector performance reports, and educational statistics. State Annual Education Merit Award. The State Annual Education Merit Award has been instituted in order to enhance efficiency and effectiveness among our personnel, with a view to bringing out the best in them. An organization can only progress when the workers are highly motivated and their morale boosted as and when due. Thus, as part of the efforts of Lagos State Government to show appreciation to the personnel and students that have demonstrated exceptional qualities in the administration of their duties, as well as contribute positively to the improvement of the standard of education in the state. The government instituted the annual Merit Award in year 2007 and has since been holding annually for schools, personnel, pupils, and students. The award is aimed at motivating all that are concerned with the teaching and learning processes in public schools to effective and efficient service delivery. During the period under review, Mr. Mosumola Mutolo Alalade of Community Senior High School, Surulere, won the award for the best teacher in the senior secondary school category, while Mr. Ganiu Johnson of Our Lady of Fatima Primary School, Bushin, won the primary school category, and they both went home with brand new cars and cash. Suffice to say that successful recipients at the state level usually compete with their counterparts from other states of the Federation for the President Teachers and Schools Excellence Award at national level, which is celebrated on every 5th of October and 3rd World Teachers Day. I'm happy to report that during the period under review, our teachers and schools have done extremely well at the national events. Lagos State Senior Model College and Obidu Primary School both came first in the best senior and junior secondary school category in 2013. Christ Assembly Primary School, Ayarom, also came first in best primary school category in 2013. Our teacher, Mr. Emmanuel Ulu Adebiyo, Junior Grammar School, was adjudged the best administration forward in the junior secondary school category, while his counterpart, Mr. Abiodun Ayodele Ayering of Westland Senior Grammar School Agege, came second in the best administrator category for senior secondary school. Private education and special programs. I wish to report that the ministry has taken a lot of drastic steps in order to revamp education, particularly in the private school sector. During the period under review, no fewer than 185 nursery primary schools were visited on site inspection, out of which only 79 were granted approval. The same day, 109 secondary schools were visited on site inspection, and 43 were granted approval. 10 vocational schools were also approved for operation during the period. The private schools will now be fully scanned for preservation and for future reference. Total of 1,751 schools that applied for name search were given letters to that effect. 49 schools comprising of nursery, primary, and secondary schools were similarly confirmed for bank loans, while 8 substandard schools were closed down. The special program unit of the Directorate organized this year's annual spelling bee competition. An 11-year-old Miss Khadija Sonwu of Olowora Primary School in Kusi, sharing local council development area of the state, emerged winner in the primary school category, and Master Olabanji Edun of Army Children's Senior Secondary School in Unikongo, local council development area, won in the secondary school category, and automatically we have a one-day governor of the state. No fewer than 2,000 teachers and 160 career teachers teachers were trained in public schools under the family life HIV/AIDS carrier subject teachers. Harmonization of academic year calendar, curriculum and examination. In order to resolve the disparity in the resumption, closing and midterm dates of pupils and students in schools in the state, a committee was set up to harmonize the academic year calendar in public and private schools. The committee is chaired by Mrs. Usaya, proprietor of Oxford College, Kenya. Following the submission and acceptance of the committee's report, the resumption, opening, and midterm dates of both private and public schools in Lagos State have been harmonized, and with effect of 2014-2015 academic session. Private schools are therefore expected to adhere strictly to the 2014-2015 academic year calendar and subsequent ones in the opening, resumption, and midterm dates. However, schools affiliated with embassies, missions, as well as those presenting candidates for international examinations may be given 1 week window of flexibility before and after resumption or closing dates, but they must comply with the midterm dates. I also state that it is now mandatory for all schools in the state to complete 38 to 39 weeks of academic periods, wherein syllabus are expected to be well covered by the schools and since the practice in underdeveloped countries. I also stress that regular visits for monitoring will be made to private schools in order to ensure strict adherence to the academic year calendar, while schools that fail to adhere to the academic year calendar will be sanctioned appropriately. Quality Assurance Department. The Quality Assurance Department is the quality control and standard monitoring arm of the ministry. The attainment of the department's goals are in direct relation to its responsibilities in the area of operation and statutory empowered. The department was involved in the quality assurance resumption visits to 130 schools, full school recognition inspection of 83 public and private schools, for WASP, NECO, SSC, Beckett accreditation, quality assurance evaluation of 42 public and private schools, secondary schools, monitoring of teaching and learning of 181 public and private schools, the inspection and monitoring of 97 approved private secondary schools, monitoring of SS3 unified mock examination in 53 public senior secondary schools, monitoring of screening tests in model colleges and graded schools conducted in 21 centers of the state, and the monitoring of unified examinations in 128 public secondary schools, among other duties. Establishment of the Office of Education System structure for the monitoring and implementation, which essentially is what the Office of Quality Assurance is all about. The office is responsible for the strengthening of government control and regulation of schools below tertiary level in the state, standardization, monitoring and evaluation of both public and private schools, and other responsibilities that are necessary to strengthen quality control and regulations of schools to ensure sustained learning outcomes. Science and Technology Department. In furtherance of government resolve to continue to provide science and laboratory equipment, as well as laboratory furniture, fixtures and fittings in our schools, I'm happy to report that we have provided the same as the Senior Grammar School, as the Nairobi Senior High School, Kutemeta, Lagos Progressive Senior High School, Surulere, and Ishefun Community Senior Secondary School, Ayokwanta. This provision, however, I must emphasize, is ongoing. Lagos State also participated in the zonal level of robotic competition and workshop held at Ile-Ife, Osun State, and came first in the competition, thereby qualifying for the national finals of that competition. We want to clap. At the national finals, our team came first in the junior open category and second in the senior open category. Suffice to say that these sterling performances earned us the right to represent the country at the 2013 World Robotic Olympiad in Jakarta, Indonesia. Lagos State also came third and fourth at the national finals of the 2013 Awoboya Chemistry competition held in Minna, Niger State. We came second in the unofficial teams that participated for the first time at the 2013 Pan-African International Mathematics Olympiads. At the National Festival of School Science held in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, Lagos State came first, fifth, and sixth respectively And this has enabled the state to represent Nigeria at the 2014 International Science Fair going on now in California, USA. As a matter of fact, Lagos will be presenting 3 out of 6 projects by the Nigeria International Fair. British Council partnered with the state government under the Connecting Classrooms Partnership Program, and the partnership involves 55 public schools, both primary and secondary, in the state, while some United Kingdom and British United Kingdom schools. In the same vein, 33 UK teachers and head teachers visited Lagos State public schools under that program, while 11 schools of the state also visited their partner schools in the UK. I wish to thank the British Council for facilitating the study tour of some government officials, including myself, principals of the United Kingdom, to obtain their knowledge in the quality assurance, e-learning in schools, and special education. Multilingual centers. As you are already aware, the state government has upgraded its French language center to multilingual centers for the teaching, learning, and promotion of foreign languages other than French. It's gratifying to know that the center and the other 6 multilingual centers have recorded the following achievements during the period under review. Preparation of audio materials. They have prepared audio materials for the teaching and learning of French language in the state. The same day, a 3-day training workshop for the 2 newly employed French language teachers in the 6th education district in the state was organized. The theme of the workshop was driving ICT-based language lessons and French language teaching in a predominantly English-speaking environment, using the UK example. Teaching learning of Chinese Mandarin in pilot project schools. The teaching of learning of Chinese language has already commenced in 5 pilot schools in the state. These schools are Bolade Junior Grammar School, Bushobit, Kenya Junior Grammar School, Kenya, Immaculate Arts Comprehensive Junior High School, Mainland, Mede Junior High School, Mainland, and New Era Junior Girls School, Surulere. Tuition report on German school partner project is such that by Freeman Senior High School is the pilot school for the teaching of German language, and already our officials have visited the school to ascertain the level of commitment of the German embassy, the German school partner project. Visit of consultant from Lagos Mandarin Junior Club Office. Officers of Lagos Mandarin Junior Club Office demonstrated the use of Chinese language software proposed for the primary and secondary schools in Lagos State. I wish to state that we are currently studying it in the taking the far-reaching decision. Easter Camp School Exchange Program. 35 students selected from the 6 education districts went to Port Novo, Republic of Benin, for the Easter Camp School Exchange Program. Education Resource Center. Our Education Resource Center is saddled with the responsibility of ensuring that adequate facilities and training are provided for our schools, especially in the area of instructional materials, and I must confess that the center has been a model and pace center for other state-owned education resource centers in Nigeria. As many other stakeholders and states have visited the center for consultation on how to either set up theirs or build theirs in line with ours. Some of the major achievements of the center are the training of 480 teachers on special audiovisual workshops for designing, producing, and utilization of instructional materials. Training of another 360 teachers from rural and urban areas of the state in mobile capacity building workshop on the production and utilization of instructional materials, and the training of teachers in collaboration with Rotary Club of Solo, also on the production and utilization of instructional materials. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, let me report that in line with international best practices in education, the center has commenced work on the production of the following e-based instructional media for both teachers and students: e-educational materials, mobile video learning program, educational video drama program, and social media learning, facing students Facebook. Support our School Initiative. The Support Our Schools Initiative is aimed at revamping the Lagos State education system through the active participation of individuals, civil societies, and corporate bodies who could support one or more in 1,007 public primary, 345 junior secondary, and 316 senior secondary schools and 5 technical colleges that we have in the state. Possible areas of support and partnership include provision of school facilities such as libraries, classrooms, furniture, toilets, science laboratories, ICT rooms, enhancement of learning experiences, sponsoring field trips, educational tours and exchange visits, human capacity development, monitoring and training of teachers and schools administrators, provision of incentive awards and recognition for students and teachers, and provision of scholarship and grants to others, etc. What are the expected outcomes? Expected outcomes include added value to government through the expenditure in public schools, solicitation of community ownership and support to public schools, enhanced teacher training outcomes, and the reduction of out-of-school youth and employment, among others. I wish to report that since the commencement of the program in 2009, it has continued to garner more support from various individuals, institutions, public bodies, and religious organizations. Various interventions have been carried out in the areas of school facilities, etc. As a matter of fact, at the last breakfast meeting, which is an outreach of the support and school initiatives, 15 awardees, including Mr. and Mrs. Mudugwe and Fodon Shoalakija, First Bank PLC, and Guarantee Trust Bank, among others, were honored under Category A, another 15 under Category B, 48 under Category C, and 186 under Category D. I wish to commend all those individuals, civil society groups, and corporate bodies who are keying into our vision of supporting our schools in one way or the other, and not all those who are yet to support, not to still to join the bandwagon. State Universal Basic Education. The State Universal Basic Education, SUBE, handles the 3-year program and initiative for early childhood care development education, ECCDE, for ages 3 to 5 years in 1,007 public primary schools. The 6-year primary education for ages 6 to 12 years, and a 3-year junior secondary education for 12 years and above. During the period under review, I'm happy to report that the board achieved the following amongst others. In the area of infrastructural development, a total of 434 new classrooms and 520 toilet cubicles were constructed, while 112 classrooms and 70 toilet cubicles were rehabilitated for use within the period under review. The same thing, 51 new boreholes were also constructed to 51 schools. In the area of provision of furniture in our schools, I'm happy to report that 902 sets of furniture were constructed and supplied to early childhood care development education schools. 6,475 pairs were constructed and supplied to primary schools, and 2,000 pairs to junior secondary schools, while 960 teachers' furniture were constructed and supplied. General provisions of books and other instructional materials to primary school libraries. I'm happy to report that a total of 6,500 made up of 242 titles were supplied to our primary schools during the period under review. Capacity building for teaching and non-teaching staff. The State School Improvement Team, SSIT, trained and supported a total of 4,941 teachers in literacy and numeracy teaching skills and classroom management. They also trained and supported no fewer than 1,004 head teachers on leadership skills, in addition to 938 teaching staff that benefited from the teaching, training, and effective classroom management skills, which was facilitated by NCI and funded by the MDG office. Again, I wish to report that no fewer than 1,200 teachers in primaries 1 to 3 benefited from a training program in improving literacy teaching skills in our primary school. This was facilitated by GFR Education Services using the state fund. In addition, specialized training programs were also conducted for 50 ECCD teachers, 200 inclusive teachers, 1,040 school health teachers, and others. Suffice to say that the training of school health teachers was done in collaboration with the State Minister of Health, resulting in 3,472 pupils identified as having challenges with their vision and their keeping corrective eye glasses. Admission into public primary and junior secondary schools. Total of 1,477 were placed into public junior secondary schools in the year 2013-2014 academic session. 48,228 pupils for ECCD and 48,696 for primary 1. In addition, no fewer than 5,9 5,900 pupils were transferred into primaries 2 to 5 for 2013-2014 academic session. School sports development. Public primary schools in the state participated in the year 2013 National School Sports Festival that had reported earlier, and in that category they won 15 gold medals, 15 silver, and 16 gold medals. Lagos also participated in and won the National Under-13 Girls Football Competition organized by the National Association of Primary School Games and Sports Teachers. School-Based Management Committee, SBLC. The activities in our schools is that 2,500 SBMC guidelines, 2,500 SBMC policy and stickers were distributed to schools in the period under review. SBMC members in 600 schools have been trained and supported to work in the area of schools governance, and were able to mobilize support materially and in kind for various projects for some public primary schools to the tune of 271,209,890. Public-private partnership and support our schools under the primary school category. In the area of public-private partnership, the board received support from a total of 55 individuals and public organizations who have participated in this program by surveying in various areas ranging from training of teachers, installation of primary school reading certificates or its equivalent, on one reason or the other of the employees. Non-availability of this might pose a problem to those concerned. All the uniform attestation is designed to provide support for this kind of people. Indeed, the adoption of the uniform attestation for primary school leaders in Lagos State to enhance the quality, credibility, and authenticity of our primary school education. Teachers' establishment and pension office level. Teachers' establishment and pensions office level was created with the defunct Post-Primary Teaching Service Commission by the Education Sector Reforms Law of the year 2005, which also established the 6 education districts, each now being headed by the General Permanent Secretary. The assigned responsibilities as contained in Section 14 of the Education Sector Reform Law indicated earlier include issuance of guidelines, circulars to education district of teachers to establishment matters, pension administration for all teaching and non-teaching staff, custodian of all personnel records in the post-primary teaching service, training and manpower development for teachers of grade level 13 and above in collaboration with the education district, and data bank of all training programs in the teaching service. In collaboration with the education district also, appointments, promotion and discipline of all staff, assessment of qualified and placement of teaching and non-teaching staff in accordance with the guidelines and extant rules and regulations, and issuance of registration numbers, preparation of annual estimates, and establishment of proposal for example, staff welfare for all teaching and non-teaching staff were all done. In collaboration with Teachers Registration Council with the registration of qualified professional teachers, preparation of certificates of service for teaching and non-teaching staff, in collaboration with the district and industrial relations with trade union, the post-primary teaching service, which are NUT, ANCOPS, and all these were done in collaboration with the Ministry of Establishment, Training and Pension, among others. Training and welfare of staff. Training and staff welfare is an integral arm of the Teachers' Establishment and Pensions Office, and as such, it started with the training and welfare of about 24,000 staff in the public secondary schools of the state. When the period review, this was that 1,575 teachers were trained, coupled with the fact that 518 staff benefited from vehicle refurbished road, while 3 benefited from housing loan. Teacher Resource Center is listed. Teacher Resource Center handles the capacity building for subject teachers in Lagos State public secondary schools, and I'm happy to report that a total of 2,100 teachers were trained during the period under review for subject-oriented courses in our Lagos State Senior Secondary School. In addition, they have undertaken the structural Teacher Resource Center building at Obutu and completed the 1,000 capacity multipurpose hall for Teachers Resource Center and provided 500 standard learning chairs as well as equipped place with 10 upright Panasonic air conditions. Recruitment and induction of 1,775 teachers into the system. When the period under review, no fewer than 1,775 new teachers were employed into the system as secondary provision. As secondary school teachers, never provide further qualitative education as well as overcome some of the challenges facing the sector. The same day, the unified instructions of newly recruited teachers was taken as a demonstration of the state government's commitment to training and improvement in teaching and learning. Lagos State Examination Board. This is one of the parastatals under the Ministry of Education, and it performs the following statutory functions: test development, moderation, and analysis of items, administration and processing of tests for all categories of schools and non-school-based examinations in line with the policy on education in Lagos State, undertake trial testing of moderated items. As a matter of fact, 5 EMI centers and 2 standard libraries were established under the period that we are reviewing within the district for easy collation and accessibility of data on the core project and other returns. Education District 2. This comprises of the Korodu, and Shomolu zones, the headquarters and the civil land school complex. In the period under review, training and retraining of teachers were of importance. Hence, those fewer than 139 teachers went for various training, workshops, and seminars. Education District 3. Education District 3 is made up of Ekole, Etiosa, Lekki, and Lagos Island zones. The headquarters at Falomo, Lagos Island. Capacity development of teachers and students of the district was of utmost importance. Thus, 40 basic science and social science studies teachers were trained by Global Fund for Family Life and HIV Education curriculum under that curriculum, while about 800 students successfully participated in 2013 leadership training. The same period under review, one of our partners, Federal Education trained 300 SS3 students in district in English and mathematics. Support Bridges Initiative, Rotary Clubs of Lekki and BGC, Zacchaeus Ozuko Azia Basic Memorial Libraries, and Waterproof Church donated various computers, science and math books, generators to some schools within the district, in addition to organizing the school debate and quiz competition among students in the district. The same day, Inner Road Club of Lagos donated some toilets and materials and provided materials at Folomo and Unity Senior Secondary Schools. District 4. The Education District 4 is made up of Akopa, Mainland, and Surulere zones, while the headquarters is at the point Sabiago. That's the training workshop. 2 phases of training workshops were undertaken with phase 1 involving directors and last year desk officers, while the second phase of training was for public secondary schools principals, vice principals, and year tutors. Commissioning of multipurpose hall. During the period under review in the district, the Commission 200 seater multipurpose hall for use of staff and teachers, purpose of meeting and other social activities. District 5. District 5 is made up of Aderomi Felodu, Adagri, and Amuwodo Fito, the headquarters at Aguju, Mile 2. Quality assurance, excellent evaluation of public and private schools over an agreed cycle. 36 secondary schools were quality assured during the period under review. And the essence of this exercise is to enhance the quality of teaching and improve the standard of student performances. Suffice it to say that improvement in standard has translated into target percentage score of 70% West African examination and other examinations in districts. Perhaps it is pertinent to report that collated quality assurance evaluation data is used to identify statewide trends and patterns in the quality of teachers. Education District 6. Education District 6 is made up of Ikeja, Mushin, and Oshogi Solo zones, the headquarters and Oshogi. During the period under review, Ojoju Junior Grammar School Ikeja won the 2013 President Teachers and School Excellence Award. The same day, Master Chidebere Wisdom Chikwese The students of the district won an award for the best performance in African Youth Program 2013, organized by Fundland Movement Club, an NGO in collaboration with the United States of America Consulate General, and thus traveled to the United States of America. Teachers Competency Framework. Teachers Competency Framework is a document that contains a set of standards for teachers that will serve as catalysts for developing the teaching profession in Lagos State, thereby improving the quality of education in our schools and ultimately enhancing and increasing learning outcomes of pupils and students in the state. To strive to make our teachers professionals, it is also ascertain the level of competence of teachers in the classroom. It will grade them according to their level and train them according to the need of the state government. We are going to have round tests in round two. Work on the teachers' competency framework commenced in 2013 with the constitution of a technical committee which worked on the various aspects of the document, culminating in the production of a draft document. Membership of the technical committee was a live one, comprising of the permanent secretaries, Minister of Education, Lieutenant Permanent Secretaries, Depot, LASDEP, the Chief of the Spin Anchors, etc. The sensitization awareness program was organized for teachers and other stakeholders in the education sector in order to address all issues that are germane to teachers' competency framework and to inform them that the state government is going to put round pegs in round holes. I'm happy to report that His Excellency joined us on that day. He sensitized the teachers, and I can say from feedback that teachers are looking forward to it. Teachers under the competency framework will be categorized into different professional levels before commencement of training. The various categorization are as follows. I'm going to have professional teachers 2, teachers 1, intermediate teacher 2, intermediate teacher 1, experienced teacher 2, experienced teacher 1, and advanced teacher. The core areas of the framework are recruitment, training, mentoring, career progression, and appointment to duty posts and school committees. Lagos Eco Secondary Education Project. The Lagos Eco Secondary Education Project, popularly called the Eco Project, major focus is on enhancing students' learning outcomes in order to improve the overall quality of education in all the 67 junior and secondary schools in the state. The project supports over 500,000 public school students, over 8,000 teachers and school administrators. Those are continue to strengthen the capacity of our education district, thereby contributing to human capital development. The key drivers of change of the project include direct disbursement of grants to schools, standardized student assessment, continuous teachers development program, professional development program, support education district, public-private collaboration for technical colleges, governors award, and the volunteer teacher scheme. The Lagos Eco project provides school development grants to all junior and secondary schools in the state to enhance students' learning outcomes. The grant is disbursed directly to schools based on approved school improvement plan called SIP. Schools use the grant for activities such as teacher training, minor repairs, provision of instructional materials and equipment, for payment of salary of volunteer teachers and sanitation managers, and computers and e-learning provision. 05% 2003. And in view of this, the World Bank approved additional financing for extra 2 years to scale up the project activities carried out between 2009 and 2013. As a matter of fact, Lagos Eco project has consistently been rated highly satisfactory, the highest rating by the World Bank since inception. It's one of the very few World Bank projects in Nigeria and in Africa that has recognized such excellence. Improve teachers' attendance. The devolution of funds directly to schools has tremendously improved teachers' leadership, increased teachers' motivation, confidence, accountability, and effectiveness, thereby resulting in improvement of teachers' attendance of 9% to 96.3%, but we are struggling to get 100% in going forward. Teacher professional development. No fewer than 8,000 principals, teachers, and school district administrators have gone through intensive teacher professional development. Again, teachers and administrators have undertaken professional development in 20 specialized areas, including subject mastery, leadership, classroom management, assessment and evaluation, basic accounting, budgeting and ICT, among others. The project has also embarked upon an innovative teachers mentoring program to enable experienced instructional leaders work one-on-one with classroom teachers to help them critically reflect on and improve their teaching skills. Governor's Award has become an integral part of the public secondary school calendar, as well as a major goal for improved academic performance and competitiveness. Last year, total among 28 schools each received additional $2 million for increased percentage yield in their school performance. Other awards include international training for 12 of the best award-winning principals, and so far, 6 principals have been sent for international training. Development of a rigorous system of standardized student assessment. The development of a rigorous system of standardized student assessment enables the project to measure students' academic performance over time, as it carries out extensive monitoring and tracking of all its activities. The project continues to work with the Lagos State Examination Board to develop their capacity through training and recruitment support towards delivering a credible and reliable assessment for students. The school performance results, among others, are used to reward schools through the Governor's Education Award, and the results are also used to support learning improvement in schools that have been identified as low performing, serve as encouragement to them. Volunteer teacher skills. Under the volunteer teacher skills, the Lagos Sector project has engaged about 1,400 volunteer teachers, injecting over 60,000 hours per month since December 2010 to assist with the teaching of English, mathematics, science, and life skills. Life skills teaching include computer training, environmental awareness, entrepreneurship, citizenship, and vocational training, among others. Recently, the project partnered with Sterling Bank to engage its members of staff in voluntary teaching in public schools across the state. Support for special needs school initiative. This initiative assists to promote increased learning for students with special needs through teacher training, upgrade of teaching equipment, special software programs, as well as instructional and professional materials. The project is currently working with special and inclusive schools to identify and improve on critical need areas that will support effective teaching and learning in our schools. Support for technical colleges. The project support comes through direct school grants and development of centers of excellence in partnership with the private sector to improve the quality of technical education and make it more relevant to the world of work. The project in close collaboration with LASBED is working to facilitate increased private sector collaboration for government technical colleges such as Adosoba, the area of Automotive Engineering Academy, the area of Construction Academy, and in Kurudu, the area of Construction Academy as well. At the Government Technical College of Porto, the project is partnering with the Lagos State Electricity Board for the development of an energy academy focused on electrical materials, electrical installations, and electrical art. Lagos State Technical and Vocational Education Board, LASBED. During the field under review, the activities of the board improved tremendously, and this made the United Kingdom government, through her Department for International Development (DFID), to intervene in many activities by developing the curriculum of the 5 technical colleges, 5 colleges of technical education in construction trade subjects. This is being done through the DFID JETS 2 project, through the Directorate of Apprentice Training Program, by the appointment of college-based industry trainers, vocational training of graduates in construction and trade areas, monitoring of these training programs, invitation of JETS 2 consult acts to these trainers at their various centers, and organizing all TV stakeholders forum to tackle the challenges encountered in the administration of TV in Lagos State. LASBED activities on TV in Lagos State has attracted the attention of other states of the Federation, who came calling to see for themselves how Lasdell have been doing it, and how it has been able to sustain the tempo of activities in TD in Lagos State. Some of these states include Ondo, Delta, and Enugu, to mention a few. Interactive sessions with 5 of the 5 DTCs in the state are part of the activities being done on a quarterly basis to further teamwork approach and a uniform framework for all the 5 DTCs. Directorate of Technical and Vocational Services. This directorate is responsible for coordinating the technical and vocational education services in the state, and it is behind the success story of the first Lagos State Enterprises Day, held on the 27th of July 2013. This Enterprise Day is a day set aside to identify and encourage young and able entrepreneurs to be self-reliant by establishing him or her in his or her profession. Under the TV's program, Teacher Industry Works Experience Scheme, in which our technical teachers and instructors are trained every year, they have been able to train 50 teachers and instructors during the period under review. These trainings are paid industry-based with the hope of gaining current global knowledge of which instructors train areas. Directorate of Curriculum and Examinations. Total of 500 candidates were registered for NACTEC, National Common Entrance Examination to the 5 government technical colleges free of charge. The same thing, 1,254 final year students were registered free of charge for NACTEC mainstream examination in year 2015. An additional number of 73 new appointments were injected into this college to boost the teaching and administration of TDE in Lagos State. Various TDE interventions from other stakeholders in society have been taking place in our technical colleges. For instance, in GTC Group, that institution has been recognized as the Center for City and Fields of London Examination. MTL Foundation donated various equipment and materials worth over 20 million to the college. Also, this college is benefiting from the Diaspora Vocational Training Initiative of Nigerian Diaspora Organization in Switzerland, an initiative sponsored by Mr. W. Orewa, the chairman of the House of Representative Committee on Diaspora, to encourage Nigeria who have gained quality skills internationally to impact it on our youth. Nigeria PLC also completed the roofing of ultra-modern carpentry and roofing training center at the college compound. At DTCFA, the Nigeria PLC has started the construction of a modern construction training center using the students and teachers in order to have more knowledge, practical knowledge in the areas of construction trades. At DTC Lagos in Agility, the college participated in National Science and Technical Exhibition in Europe and won the first prize, which led people to enable us to go to the US, like I've said earlier. Lafayette Cement PLC donated a well-equipped 2-bed sick bay to this college. At DTC, Kotu and Adusoba, lots of innovation work which is being undertaken by the students themselves, with their teachers and instructors, supervising them, is ongoing at the colleges to imbibe the spirit of I can do it and I can do it well in our students. All these activities have led to the increasing number of students intake into our DTC, thereby reducing the level of employment of the youth in Lagos State. Office of the Special Advisor on Education. The Office of the Special Advisor on Education was established with the aim of creating an appropriate policy framework to redirect the policy thrust of education in line with the exigencies of the 10-point agenda, and also to establish mechanisms to monitor the implementation of education policies in tertiary institutions and the state. Statutory responsibilities of the office include Advisory Committee on Education, matters affecting Lagos Education Endowment Fund. You can read it from page 39. In the last 1 year, the Office of the Special Advisor on Education has been able to execute the charter through the activities of the various agencies, which includes the school functioning of the tertiary institutions in the state by its effective monitoring of the institution's activities, monitoring and investigation department, monitoring duties. The activities of the monitoring and investigation department are carried out with the basic aim of sensitizing and encouraging personnel in the school system as regards their performance and effective discharge of duties towards the achievement of the state education policies. During the period under review, departments embarked on the sensitization of teachers and students to ensure punctuality and regularity in schools. Punctuality and regularity are essential ingredients of comprised teachers' teaching values. At this juncture, I'm happy to inform you today that this exercise has impacted positively on the system. Not only did we inculcate the habit of arriving early to school among teachers, but this officer has also been able to reorientate the school's management and proper handling of staff attendance, time code, as well as students' class attendance registers. It's pertinent to know that during the position of the monitoring officer to some of the public schools, alteration of marks were detected in some of the students' report cards and also broadsheets. In such schools, promotion were based on trial and against the State Education Directive of promotion criteria. The early principals and vice principals and teachers who violated the rules, regulations, and policy guidelines set by the Ministry of Education and promotion criteria were duly sanctioned. In 2013, the department held the fourth summit on open and distant learning tagged veritable tool of sustainable quality tertiary and mass education. This forum essentially focuses more on sensitizing the public and private sectors of the needs and requirements of our tertiary institutions. Quite a number of recommendations profiled at the forum have been translated into policy decisions of the state government as regards tertiary education. It is worthy of note that the department made a notable impact on crisis resolution either within the school system or between schools and other stakeholders during the period under review. On several locations, the crises were resolved in-house among the fulfilling parties, but where the issues had legal implications, they were referred to the Minister of Justice for advice and possible prosecution. On hard work assignments, the department represented the state among other participants at the annual meeting, such as Joint Consultative Committee on Education, Reference and Plenary Sessions, and National Council on Education, Agency for Mass Education. Number of centers established across the state through the local government and LCDs and NGOs is put at 531. Total number of completers for your 2013 are male 2,657, female 5,464. We are reading more than the men. Totaling 9,021. In the last 1 year, a total of 803 trainees graduated from 5 technical vocational centers operated by the agency. With the intervention of UNESCO and National Mass Literacy Commission, the total number of 101 facilitators were trained on revitalization of adults and youth literacy in Nigeria through the MTG office in Abuja. The following local governments, Ekpae, Kakojaye, and Apapa were admitted for the pilot scheme in the state. His Excellency approved the sum of 7,429,865 for the hearing of literacy by radio program on the QFM 107.5 under the Literacy Initiative for Empowerment Life. The rehabilitation of out-of-school girls and young mothers in the Waya blighted community was carried out within the year. 68 of the girls were trained in various skills to earn daily living. In collaboration with Action Health Incorporated, the first batch of the 5 women and girls hold the WAEC examination in alternative high school for girls and school workers. Alternative high school for girls. The idea of alternative high school for girls was conceived by the New Era Foundation under the leadership of the former First Lady of Lagos State, Senator Ministerial, provide formal education for girls who drop out of school due to early marriage, child trafficking, etc., but are still desirous of furthering their education, its achievements. The school has excelled in academic, co-curricular, and vocational spheres. Barely a year after its commissioning, she won 3rd place in jam quiz competition among other secondary schools in Lagos State in 2008. She came 3rd in jam quiz in 2008, when performed artists in jam quiz, etc. DSSC results. Presentation of our first set of students for DSS 2009 set of percentage performance of 98%. 100% were recorded in 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, respectively. Participation in exhibition. Annual mass literacy awareness programs, professional products such as beads, hand ties, and dye fabric soaps were all made, such as the polypathetic shirts were also in display. Student population. This has increased from 0 in 2007 to 250 in 2014. The school hosted Her Excellency University of Lagos State in 2011. Our comments in the book include impressed with all the works and achievements of the students. Teachers should keep it up. Well done to the principal. It's on top of our job. End of it. Completed cleaning in other schools in 2013 edition of Justified Science Exhibition